It truly is a special place, a stadium every football fan should visit should he or she get the chance. The Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Well, the ball back with City here. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside David Alaba in central defence. Luka Modric plays alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And a look at the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson between the posts. Rodri plays alongside Kevin De Bruyne in the...
Oh, they're in here, Derek.
Well, we always try to be fair about it, but that really should have been 1-0 early on here.
Well, what a chance. That would have been a great start for them.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. Now delivering that deep cross. In it goes! But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
Bernardo Silva. Gvardiol. Well, one thing about Phil Foden, he's a real crowd pleaser and of course so very effective. Stuart, what do you think we'll see from him in this one?
Well, the best players are the ones that can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas. He wriggles out of situations, he can find that penetrative pass, and he's such a good player when he gets the ball out of his feet and gets shots away. He could be the outstanding player today.
Carvajal. Teammates available. Valverde. Pulls it back. It was on its way in. Perhaps an opportunity here for Real Madrid to take the lead. Corner. Who can they pick out? Well, it still could be dangerous. Modric. Well, a bit short with the clearance. He takes aim. Well, in some style, Ederson prevents a goal. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Vinicius Junior must score. Oh, magnificent save!
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. What reaction from the goalkeeper that was.
Not out of the woods yet. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. And City being afforded too much room. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Bellingham. Incisive pass. Can they nudge in front? Well, what a glorious chance to grab the first goal of the contest.
Well, you have to say that's a wasted opportunity to get their noses in front here. Golden opportunity. Well, Ancelotti can sense a goal coming here. He's driving his team forward now.
Foden. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. De Bruyne. Now with Silva. Oh, he's gone for goal. Well, the shot looked promising, but the keeper had the measure of it. Possession ceded by the Merengues. Bernardo Silva. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And defensive play to be applauded. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. Second half excitement to come, we hope, here at the Bernabeu. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. A really good pass. And they might forge ahead. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and the strike could not get any better. He hit through the back of the ball with such power. What a goal this is.
So back in action. Will there be a quick response from City? There needs to be. De Bruyne. The ball with Luka Modric. And a strong tackle. De Bruyne. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
And he read it well defensively. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Chance to finish. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Haaland. De Bruyne now. De Bruyne. Nicely timed tackle.
Well, those stats show us that Real Madrid haven't had that much of the ball, but when they have had it, they've looked so dangerous, particularly when they press high up the field, win the ball back in those areas, and then counter-attack quickly.
Good distribution. Valverde. And looking towards the back post. And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
And he's fired over the corner. Nicely saved. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. And not one, but two substitutions here for Real Madrid. Who can he pick out? And clearing us away. Oh, chance perhaps. It could be up for grabs. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Bernardo Silva. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. Released it nicely. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
Walker. On to Haaland. And a timely intervention. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Good ball over the top. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. A change in the offing for City. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Rodri. On to Haaland. And the advantage is with City. How can they turn one of these attacks into a goal? Haaland. A very timely interception. Vinicius Junior. Played towards the back post. And a fine cross. Well, nothing untoward happened. And just 5 minutes remaining. Plenty of support here. And veering in. In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Cambio en el Madrid. Sale del partido con el 2, Carvajal.
Well, it wasn't first-class distribution. Haaland. Will he finish? And saved by the keeper. A corner then, and with time running out, they've got to ask questions. From a long way out. And the keeper nowhere to be found, not that he's complaining.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough. Well, that's not a happy manager. He knows he's got a lot of work to do now.
And that is that, the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, I'm not concerned about him missing a few chances. The main thing is he kept on getting into the right areas, and he scored a very...